highways are the backbone for the growth of any nation. For quite some time now, India has used the private-public partnership model for delivering key highways. Under the PPP model, the private sector plays a key role in financing, designing, constructing and maintaining these highways.
Private sector brings in money, of course, but that's not the only thing. It brings in efficiencies in delivering a project.
Recently, this success story seems to have reached an inflection point, with many projects struggling to attract private sector interest. This can be partly ascribed to a sluggish Indian economy. However, some of the challenges faced by PPP projects can be traced to the early stages of project preparation. There are steps that state government officials can take to address these challenges and make projects more suited for private sector financing, even in a tough economy. The World Bank and IFC are providing technical assistance aimed at facilitating knowledge exchange among Indian states while sharing international experience in meeting these challenges.
What we found was that in each specific state, there was good practice, and we wanted to facilitate this process of sharing that experience.
What are some examples of good practice that have emerged? The state of Maharashtra has experience in dealing with public resistance to toll roads.
We must take our locality to our confidence that these are the benefits you can accrue from these projects. So, toll plaza is the main bottleneck, because what happened? Commuters fly fast on the road and stuck up in the toll plaza. So, we have to sort out that problem by staggering toll plaza, or by multi-layered toll plaza, or by increasing lane in the toll plaza.
The state of Gujarat has evolved a unique approach to acquiring environmental and other statutory clearances in time.
Environment clearances should be in place before appointment of the private partner, and the projects we have completed, we have obtained it before the start of the work.
Commercial viability is an essential factor for successful PPPs. In the state of Rajasthan, PPP projects are clustered to improve risk sharing.
In this particular model, the complete package of 1000 kilometers was made in such a fashion that there was cross subsidization of non-viable stretches. So we were able to build roads on 1000 kilometer stretch, considering major revenues of 700 kilometer stretch.
Due to lack of land acquisition, many private players shy away from highway projects. This has to be positively dealt with at the project planning stage itself, before involving the private sector, like what Kerala has done.
For a private sector road construction, we need to have the 100% land available. We have 99.2% of the land acquired. We had introduced a resettlement and rehabilitation policy, which has been well accepted by the general public.
Through such examples of shared good practice and international experience from the World Bank, the next generation of state highway PPP projects have a better chance of success. In addition to making important decisions in project preparation, international experience also shows that for the future generation of PPPs in state highways, 3 important areas need to be considered. With some 200 PPP projects estimated at $12 billion in preparation in the state highways subsector alone, sharing good practice and addressing specific policy constraints will contribute to more successful public-private partnerships.